If a stranger in a coffee shop asked you, "When has God shown up in your life?" you might find the question a little odd. But if you paused, chances are you'd have a story to tell. At St. Mark's, we believe God is at work everywhere, and everyone has a God encounter story. Inspired by StoryCorps, this Lent we're introducing GodCorps, an opportunity to record a short interview and share an experience of God at work in your life. We'd love to hear your story.
Well, hi, this is Father Jonathan here with Jack Beal. Hi, Jack.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a conversation, shall we?
Yeah.
Tell us about a turning point in your life and how God was involved in that.
I would say a turning point in my life was, I guess, when I got confirmed.
Okay. When was that?
That was last year.
So this is pretty recent. Mm-hmm. Okay, so last year, you're how old now?
I'm 16.
So you were 15 years old.
Yep.
You got confirmed.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess it kind of, well, during the classes, I didn't really, I mean, I went to Sunday school. I went to Sunday school my whole life. Mm-hmm. I did know like who God was and how he could help me, but I feel like in confirmation, it just kind of helped me, like sort of solidify that.
Okay.
Like solidify that feeling.
Okay, this idea that God is a part of your life.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. I mean, Pastor Amy was one who organized those classes, so
Yeah.
this will be good for her to hear. That's good. Was there like a particular class that you remember or a speaker that was like, wait, this is that thing, that moment?
I remember the class with all the artwork
Okay.
and like the symbolism behind the artwork.
Okay. Tell us about it. Tell us about that class.
Actually, that class, there was a painting. It's in some monastery in Europe, I think. But like if you covered up half the photo, it was Jesus that looked like happy or like kind, and then if you covered up the other half, he looked almost not angry, but like it almost looked like he was frowning.
Okay.
I think that kind of symbolized like how God or how Jesus is like both kind but also can be stern at times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're looking at that art, and what is God saying to you in that moment, or how is this the turning point, or how is this involving God with you in that artwork? I love this, by the way. I mean, it's awesome because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I was reading my Bible or whatever," but this is for you. This is their experience of art here, which is really cool. I forget the guy's name. I think it was Matt. He's a teacher at Wheaton.
Yeah.
I think he's the teacher at Wheaton. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say that it kind of showed me kind of that, I don't know, God is loving, but at times, even he loves you all the time, but at times he has to be stern.
Okay. That loving you could mean that there's a sternness to it. Okay. So you saw that in the art. What happens to you? What's going on in Jack's head?
A lot of things. I mean, a lot of things are always going on in my head, but I would say, I don't know, I guess I sort of thought about, like, I don't know, like he always has a reason for what happens in my life. So if something bad happens, sorry, he has a reason. Okay. If I get reprimanded by my parents,
Never
there's
happens.
a reason
no
for
way.
that.
Couldn't happen. Impossible. Okay.
Yeah, there's always a reason for something.
And that's because they love you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you heard all of that, you saw all of that in the artwork. The class, that particular class ends.
Yeah.
Tell me how you...
I don't know. It
yeah.
kind of gave me a new like perspective, because before I was kind of like, wait, why did I get punished for this when I didn't do anything? Well, I thought was anything, but then I don't know. Afterwards, I kind of thought that, okay, well, I got punished for this because I did this, and I realized where I was doing things wrong.
Interesting.
So yeah.
So what did that make you think about God? I mean, what happens to you and God in this?
I don't know. I mean, it kind of, again, it kind of taught me that God, there's always a reason for everything.
Okay.
Like, even if somebody ends up passing away or whatever.
Okay.
It might not be because of punishment, but there's always a reason. He could lead somebody or lead us into like a new relationship with him based on what's going on.
I love that.
So like if
God takes these hard parts of our lives and he redeems them.
yeah.
He makes them what was pretty terrible or junky.
Yeah.
Makes them great.
Yeah.
He can.
Yeah.
I don't know if he meant them to happen, but they can become great because of him. Is that right? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so was it like that? So that was like the favorite class. How did this work out for the whole confirmation thing?
I'm not really sure.
Because that was many weeks.
Yeah.
It was like 12 or 16 weeks.
I would say for the whole confirmation. I mean, this was one of the later ones, I think, one of the later lessons. So, and actually, I kind of realized that a lot of things that we had learned previously in the lessons also sort of connected to this. Wow. So, yeah, I guess that was kind of interesting.
This sounds to me like a puzzle piece moment where like the puzzle piece fits in and you can see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that's what it feels like that you're describing.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Bishop comes, you get confirmed.
Yep.
Did that feel like, okay, you've done the head learning now, you've had this encounter with God. Tell me, why is this a turning point for you? Now what?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like, confirmation is basically a renewal of your faith. If you kind of think about it. Like the first one is baptism, and then the second one is confirmation. The third one is marriage, whenever I get married. So
not soon, right?
Yeah,
not on the table.
Not soon. But yeah, I feel like it kind of, let's see, with this God, with this like encounter with God, I feel like I don't know, it's kind of a turning point in my life because well, if I realize what like if there's a reason behind things that happen, then then I don't know, it just kind of opens my eyes and it helps me do things or like stop doing things that I have realized that I've already done, which then sort of continues with
your growth as a person.
Yeah. Growth as a person, growth in my life, behavior.
Growth as a Christian.
Yep.
Amazing. Yeah. I was a part of that confirmation class a couple of times. I don't think I realized how big of a moment this was for you. Yeah. So that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Do you reflect on it at all? You ever think back like that about those classes at all?
Yeah, I do a little bit. Wow. It's kind of situational.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's just kind of like little things that pop into my head sometimes.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Awesome. Thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this episode of St. Mark's Episcopal Church, GodCore. If you would like to record one of these episodes and tell your story about how you've experienced God, please use the link in the notes to schedule your time. We look forward to hearing your story, and we hope that you continue to tune in to hear ours. Thank you, and God bless you.